Hello everybody, welcome back. Well, welcome back. Oh my god. Welcome back to Isles of Sea and Sky. Previously, we rolled credits. So we have seen the last bit of kind of like the main plot story campaign kind of thing. But there are still a few things I have not done. And so we need to do the great big last island that has what seems to be the most complicated puzzles going on. But I also just want to take a little lap around just to kind of reassure myself that I'm not missing anything very obvious. We came down from that top left corner. We have to do the lap here. I guess I could undo over that, yeah. If I want to destroy... I could do this, right? Yep. Yes, I could. That sneaks me through this corridor and around here, looking for red snake eyes to suggest hints that I've missed. But I don't see... Oh my god. I don't see red snake eyes up here. I'm very suspicious of just about every pattern I see, because there are some pattern-based puzzles that still entirely elude me. But I think I'm very happy that that is done. Are there any other little islands down here? There's this one. We came to this one like almost first, right? Yes, we did all of this. And there are not any signs of secrets here. So I'm pretty happy with that. There's a DC in the top right corner. Again, is that initials of the people that made it? Dan something? I have no immediate memory of what this is. This is the fast travel spot. Yes. And we did this as a secret to grab that there, and there's no red eyes on that either. Just like the animal flute we have in Animal Well. So, that is everything. Did I go to that island far right of me just there? I know this is where I just came from. I'm not even sure how many stars there are in total. I know that there is an achievement for getting 100. Oh, this island here we did most recently, didn't we? So we did the stuff there was to do here. We did the one underneath. There isn't one above. Happy with that. So down here. Whirlpool. Volcano. This little guy. I believe I have done everything here as well. You can check some of the edges and corners and stuff, but I don't see any signs of anything I've missed. Nothing in the waterfalls, no red eyes on the snakes. This was a bell? Yeah. Alright, I'm happy. I'm done with this. It's almost all of the small islands I'm done with. There's just that one island that has the 3 little pushy blocks that I don't understand on it. The bane of my existence is that one tiny island. Is it this guy? No, it's not. This is this one. I know for a fact I've checked everything there. I'm certain of it. We might be able to do Little Ice Island now that I've got a bit more experience with these ice guys, because there's this black onyx shard there that I could not get these guys to collaborate with me to achieve anything with. And then down here, there is still a green key there. So this is as good a place as any to pick up, I think. So down there is probably a thing. Can I... do something with this wood block just to get it out of the way, basically? That would do it. Okay. The tiniest modicum of progress. Now, I just pushed that out to the side. I can't undo all of that, but that does mean I do know how to get that wood block over, which is good. There's also the blue stone and the star and the secret in the bottom right corner. So we have lots of options of ways to progress here, which is something. The scary part of all of this is just that there is no way out of this square that isn't over spikes. So we really are going to have to finesse these guys very carefully if we want... Oh, that's not where I was last time then. That moved too far. Yeah, we're going to have to do things very carefully. That is not what I wanted either, except I can... Oh, hold on. Hold the telephone, as they sometimes say. I can approach this from the opposing side now. How useful is this exactly? Well, it amounts to about the same thing, it seems. Can't push you if you don't have somewhere to be moved into. And if I do this whole lap, they won't be there when we come back, which is a problem of its own. How did I do this mere moments ago, where I was able to push this around? I do not know. Otherwise, I think that wood block needs to get to the bottom right corner to solve that puzzle, but we can probably do the gongs and stuff without that. So I need, if for my own movement, it's going to be a case of picking me up with an active tornado and throwing me. That changes the direction of those and refreshes their available things. I really just need to kind of internalize what I want the map of tiles to look like here. Or the map of breaths, as it were. Especially because I need to ring the bell, so that one I can do to the left later, I think. Because that's where I want them to stop. Okay, that's good. If I can get thrown into that by somebody else, they can throw me over the gap after the bell is rung. Happy with that. I have to ring the bell, though. Once the bell is rung, I can get back into this space because not only does the blue gem become available, but also the gong here, like the one above and to the right of me, will make the route to the star be entirely open, which would be great. Oh, I wonder, just a thought here. Looking over at that patch of ice on the right, there is an Eye of Horus / straddling ninja over the rocks. So maybe I just have to get to that central point of the whole thing and go down and around rather than going over the hole. Could be possible. For now, though. Too far over. I think I want that there. I want that there. I need this guy over the top hole is all I need. And then if I throw you there. Okay, close, but I do need this gap closed. I can't have a gap. So I actually just need this guy there. Okay, more minor progress. How can I get over there now? That, unfortunately, stops... This whole thing stops me getting up there. I don't know if my setup is bad, because if my setup is bad, I have problems. But at the same time, if I reset the room, I reset the gongs, and this is not a simple gong to fix. I can get to... Okay, hold on. He's had a thought. I put myself there. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. I can't move these guys. And I'm not convinced with one guy I can get myself onto that tile that I want to be on in this ice patch. I can never be pointing right at the end of this sequence of moves. Why would I do that twice? So let's not lose access to them. I feel like working up the middle column would have been better. Oh, that just destroyed them. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. That moves you through and changes your orientation. Yeah, I don't think I can move those three in the vertical column in a way that gives me any extra access to anything now. Which is a shame, because it feels like that would have been helpful. Can't move any of those. This is death. So we reset the room. And then... Great question. Well, we're at 94 stars, so that's something. And clearly I must have a slightly better working knowledge of how these guys go if I'm able to get to that far. Now, with that one guy there, he blows the ice one way further over. Like over the spikes. But they won't throw me over the spikes, I don't believe. And here's a question. If I make these guys... Yeah, that doesn't ring the bell, which feels like it should, honestly. I'm just so befuddled by my goal here. I'm going to go get my wood block back. Not certain how it would help me out, but we can do that to there, then get out, so that's something. I don't know if throwing the wood block at tell you what, I should probably put somebody on the right hand side of this before I do that, but can I do that at all? That doesn't work. So, I can put the wood block there, but the problem with that is I can't move it to the right. Because I can't point people to the right on that column, ever. And I can't take them around the outside edge because they can't go over this lip. So unless I set up some kind of path for them... Wait, hold on. It would have to be... No, that's not going to work either, is it? I can't get behind the wood now. Ever. Okay. Forget the wood again. Reset me just on this entrance. I used everybody to ring the bell. Does it need to be that many? The problem is how many steps 4 steps is continues to be really specific. That's good. I like them there. I like them there. That I'm not certain about. I like them there. Okay, that does it with one fewer person, one fewer ghost. But I'm still stuck in this corner this way, I believe. Huh? That is the first time I've ever pushed them towards a rock and gained control of them, and now I can't do it again. I bet that was a bug that I could have utilized if I had been really attentive. But I wasn't. Or something. Here's a slightly different idea a second. If I could put them one step lower. Ah. Oh, interesting. I don't know what the other possible intended solution of that was, but I solved it my way, and I'm very happy with that. If we could just get this blue gem and tie a bow on this island, I'd be so happy. So let's see what we can do. We must ring the bell. Then we must get back. I like that. And I like that. My problem is I can't be standing here when they push me upwards. I can. Hold on. Ah. They take the space I was occupying. That's the problem. I thought I was going to leave an empty space that I could then move back in with if I used fewer people, but evidently not. And that is not the way to gain control of them. So I can ring this bell. I know that I can. It's then the what after. Oh. I think I've got it. I've got something. Okay. I'm out. It's not perfect, but I'm out. Okay, with this, I think we can work. I think I can do what needs to be done with my knowledge of what's going on and what I can see. Yeah. So happy. All right, we reset the island. I have collected everything here. There is no more red eyes on the snake. I think that is this island done. And I'm so happy about it because this island, that room in particular, was really daunting right at kind of the start of everything, you know? This island is Stinky Pattern Island I do not understand. There's a sleepy guy here. There's this symbol here. And I simply do not know what I am intended to do with all this. I can push this out. I can push that up. I can move these, but to what end? I have no idea. Given the water nature of this image, you'd imagine that it's something from the water world, but I've been wrong before. Maybe it matches some part of the pattern there. I just really, really don't know. And I have no idea what it's going to take to figure out what this is supposed to look like. It's one of those ones that I feel like I need a print screen of this, and then I just need to take a long, gentle walk over the water island, because there's that one room in the lower left corner. All right, we'll allow my brain this one little tangent before we finish for the day. Can you take me to the left? And then Water Island is just here. If we come along and down and along and round. I think it's this way. Is it even further around this way? No, it's left. This room and this strange pattern hasn't been used for anything. So let me just get my print screen of the other one a second. So this is the image I'm looking at off screen. And then I have this image. But there's like a full row across the top. And none of the imagery in this image remotely matches the stuff from the other edge. What have we not unlocked around here? There's a green key in that level that I do not understand. And it's just that one green key. Huh? That green key that I cannot figure out how to get the water to come over this trap. Because that just flows out into that direction and completely baffles me. I can fill that with water. Well, hold on. What happens if I fill that with another one of these now? No, it just becomes a row of them. I can't jump this gap. I could jump that hole. That would be fine. I can fly over that hole. But for the life of me, cannot figure out how you get the water to flow right. What if, right? This block can't go over. What happens if... Now that goes all the way over and gets enough momentum to go to the hole rather than staying on the spikes to divert the water was my thought. But clearly that's not a useful thought. No, I still have no idea what I'm doing with that. Nor do I have any idea what I'm doing with this other image that looks like one of the other islands that I cannot sense a pattern to. This room doesn't have kind of the strange C shape that the other one has. I have no clue. So that green key and that island that is just a bunch of stuff continues to be a mystery. There's also that one screen on the very first island, or the rock island, that I do not understand in the great big list of mysteries that are beyond me. It's down, down, right, up, or down, down, right. It's the other side of this thing, as far as I understand it. This room. This room, I have no idea, apart from seeing that same symbol that is in the other place. And the fact that like I can make it so that the crystals are down. I can make it so that the boxes are absent. But else, I have no intuition about what would be useful in this room. And it's so frustrating because there's no other things that I can see in this room to say like, oh yeah, here's something that indicates one thing over another thing. There's this snake of grass, but the snakes of grass have never really been important to puzzles. There are a couple of other holes on this island that I've not been able to make use of. There's no secret ways to climb there. There's no secret ways to climb up any of that to get to that hole. Even then, we've never seen an animation where you've gone through a hole and magically appeared below. There's only the death animation with that. Whereas there's this hole here that cannot be gained entry to. And on the map, it looks like there should be a path in the bottom right corner of this room. But I cannot see it there if it is there for the life of me. So I don't know what that's about, but it's clearly there in the bottom left corner of this room, a pathway into the next cell over. Total mystery to me. Alright, that is enough waxing lyrical about my mega mysteries that I cannot solve. Next time we will see, when we revisit things, if we can find a puzzle that I can solve. For now, thank you ever so much for hanging out, and I appreciate all the time you spent watching me play this little game. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.